Welcome to this exploration of a technology that quietly powers our digital lives. Before the mid-1990s, connecting a device to your computer was a nightmare. Keyboards, mice, printers, and modems each had their own unique, bulky connectors. You needed a PhD in cable management just to get everything plugged in. Then, the Universal Serial Bus, or USB, arrived and changed everything. USB didn't just clean up the mess of cables behind our desks, it redefined how we interact with technology. It made computers easier to use, data more portable, and devices more versatile. Let's trace the journey of this revolutionary connector. To appreciate USB, we must remember the chaos it replaced. In the early 90s, a typical PC had a multitude of ports. Serial ports for modems, parallel ports for printers, and PS2 ports for keyboards and mice. None of them were interchangeable. They were slow, and adding a new device often required opening up your computer to install a dedicated card and manually configuring drivers. It was a frustrating experience. The industry needed a single universal standard that was fast, easy to use, and could power devices directly. The solution came from a team of engineers at Intel, led by Ajay Bhatt. Frustrated by the complexity of installing new hardware for his own family's computer, Bhatt envisioned a single port that could handle everything. In 1995, Intel, along with a consortium of 7 companies, including Microsoft, IBM, and Apple, began developing the Universal Serial Bus. The goal was ambitious: create a single, low-cost port that would allow users to simply plug in a device and have it work instantly, a concept we now know as plug and play. It also needed to provide power, eliminating the need for separate power bricks for every peripheral. The first version, USB 1.0, was released in 1996. It offered a low speed of 1.5 megabits per second for devices like keyboards and a full speed of 12 megabits per second for printers and scanners. Initial adoption was slow, but that was about to change. The turning point for USB came in 1998 when Apple released the iMac G3. It was a bold and futuristic computer that ditched all legacy ports in favor of USB. This move forced peripheral manufacturers to adopt the new standard, and the USB ecosystem exploded. The evolution of USB has been defined by a relentless pursuit of speed. USB 2.0, this was a massive leap, offering speeds of 480 megabits per second, 40 times faster than USB 1.1. This opened the door for high-speed external hard drives, webcams, and the iconic USB flash drive, which made floppy disks obsolete virtually overnight. USB 3.0, dubbed Super Speed. This version increased speeds tenfold to 5 gigabits per second. It was powerful enough to handle high-definition video and fast data backups. USB-C, perhaps the most significant change in USB's history, wasn't just about speed, but design. The USB-C connector is small, reversible, and incredibly versatile. It can carry data, video, and enough power to charge a laptop. USB 4. Built on the USB-C connector, USB 4 integrates Thunderbolt 3 technology, pushing speeds to an incredible 40 gigabits per second. Fast enough to power multiple 4K displays and external graphics cards. USB's impact is hard to overstate. It has become the de facto standard for connecting and powering billions of devices worldwide. Simplicity and accessibility. USB made computers accessible to a far wider audience. The plug-and-play experience is something we now take for granted. Data portability. The USB flash drive became a cultural phenomenon, giving us an easy way to carry our digital lives in our pockets. Reduced e-waste. By standardizing on a single connector, increasingly USB-C, the industry is slowly reducing the mountain of electronic waste generated by proprietary chargers and cables. Innovation. The combination of high-speed data and power delivery in a single cable has fueled innovation in everything from smartphones and tablets to gaming consoles and medical devices. The Universal Serial Bus is a testament to the power of collaboration and good design. It solved a real-world problem so effectively that it became an invisible, essential part of our technological landscape. From its humble beginnings as a solution to cable clutter, USB has evolved into the central nervous system of our connected world. The next time you plug in your phone to charge or connect a keyboard to your computer, take a moment to appreciate the simple, elegant genius of the USB.